Hello friends, welcome to the introduction of my new courses, which is a Cisco route redistribution, and welcome to the first video. This introduction is just I'm going to talk about the route redistribution and what it is and how it is used and what is the importance of it. The route redistribution is when you have two routing protocol. For example, here we have RIP OSPF to RIP and RIP to OSPF, and EIGRP to RIP and RIP to EIGRP. So this type of thing. So when you have all this routing protocol comes together, you want routes from here, area 35, to reach the RIP routes on the left hand corner. So to have the reachability, you need something called redistribution, because redistribution, routing protocols, each one has its own routing table. So the routing table is common. For example, if I go to this guy right here, say show IP route OSPF, I have this routing table of OSPF. These are external to OSPF, and these I have an OSPF. All these are OSPF. But if I go at the same route, a same router, and I show IP route RIP, then I have the RIP table right here as well. You see R, and here you see OSPF O. So these two protocols, for example, they don't have routing interaction. But how are you going to interact it to have the reachability? How are you going to interact it, the different routing protocol, so you can have a reachability, end-to-end reachability? For example, now this area OSPF, a new company is using OSPF, and for example, let us say another small company are using RIP. So these routing OSPF and RIP and route and OSPF now is owned by just one company. So this company needs reachability, for example, one end-to-end reachability. So that type of scenario, that type of situation, the EIGRP needs, and the redistribution comes into play. The redistribution comes into play. So that is why, my friends, we need reachability. That's why, my friends, we need the routing redistribution. So, for example, and the routing redistribution has its own problem as well. So, for example, now, if we want to have two different domains, when to do two different domains, for example, now, if we go in here, so, for example, now, if you have here the routing domain, so now, if you have for example, OSPF now, we have a 110 administrative distance of 110. So, and the default metric of 20. So this administrative 110 is what works when we redistribute between two routing protocols. For example, every routing protocol has a unique router, has a unique and unique protocol, has a unique administrative distance. For example, RIP has, if we go to RIP now, so for example, EIGRP and OSPF has a 110 of administrative distance. They call admin distance. And RIP, it has 120. EIGRP, if we go to R4, show IP route, EIGRP, it has external, when it's redistributed, when another route has been redistributed into EIGRP, it gives 170 of administrative distance. But the local one, the internal administrative distance, which is D, that's the local, it has a 90. It has a 90. It has a 90. So when you redistribute RIB to OSPF or RIB to EIGRB or EIGRB to RIB or OSPF to EIGRB, the what they call administrative distance is lost. And what happens is this is what happens. That is what happens. For example, if we want now, we are on our tray. If we want to ping 10.1.1.1, which is on router 1, this is, my friend, is what happens. That is what happens. That is what happens. Which means it is a loop. Which means there is a loop in the network. As you can see, there is a loop in the network. So the example will be, for example, when we ping this number, this IP address, which is right here, what the route did, it just went to R7, 37.7, which is running, which is running EIGRB on this link, and then it went to R6, which is running OSPF again, and then it went to R4, which is running EIGRP, and then it went to 34.3, which is running RIP. This link is running RIP, and again it came back to EIGRB, to OSPF, and then it went back to it just went back to the same route, which is to route and this link running OSPF, and then it went back to OSPF and EIGRB link, and then it went back to our RIP link. So basically the route is just going through here, instead of just going right here and going to go through here and just ping on our one is a loopback. It just when you try to ping, instead of going this way, it's just coming this way. It's just coming this way and going this way and going this way and coming back, just basically just playing. Any router for any route, for example, if we ping 10.1.2, the same was 10.2.1 is going to be the same. You see, so this is what is route redistribution causes, because the administrative distance, which is important for a routing protocol, when you are redistributing into different routing protocol to have the reachability, this is what happens, my friends. This is what happens. So how to prevent the routing loop, how to redistribute into the different routing protocol into each other, and how to solve all these problems are part of this lesson. This course will cover every single thing you need for redistribution. Whether you are using a daily network, I know you don't use it daily, but it is some task that you need to learn in your belt when you're going after redistribution, or if you are when you're going over Cisco certification, or when you are designing a network. So this is what we call that is why the route redistribution is kind of like difficult to manage unless you know how to unless you have the right knowledge, so you can prevent any loop that can happen into a network. Therefore, I will be teaching you and leading you everything that I could think of that you can have as a knowledge that will help you out any network that you go, any redistribution you do, and how that knowledge that will be in you, it will stay in your mind. So I put it together all the routing redistribution techniques and the ways to redistribute safely. So I hope I will see you on the next video, and see you on the next lecture. And my friends, if my English is not that good, but please focus on the knowledge that I'm talking about. And if the course just suits you, please rate and give me the feedback of the course. And please rate and give me the feedback, so it can lead to the other students, if they can learn something. And if there is any other problem, let me know so I can correct it. Thank you very much, and have a great day. See you in the next